he gives me the welcome to Pinstripe Tuesday. Cheers. Welcome to the shop on Tuesday night. We're in the downstairs, what would we call this? The downstairs shop.
The garage.
It's the garage.
It's the
garage. The garage. We're going to stripe this Henderson tonight. This thing is awesome. So that's the plan. It's, what is it, 1917 Henderson?
1917.
I did this side already, so I can just concentrate on being on this side. I'm just going to do there's 3 stripes to go around. This is just a guide for my eyeball. A stripe on the fender and a stripe on the wheels. I'm probably not going to do the front wheel live because I got to jack up the front a little bit so I can spin. And I let somebody borrow my jack and they never brought it back.
Actually, I was going to use it tomorrow. It's going to rain, so
Thursday. That's what we're doing. Should we leave the door open?
It's so cold in here.
It's not that cold in here.
Okay, first
it's beautiful outside. And there's no bugs. This is the only time of year you can do this.
That's because
I would need some socks.
Because Leahy's not here, you know?
Right, because there's no bugs.
Snuggly.
So I'm using House of Color. I put a little bit of the catalyst in it because this is obviously going over the clear. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm using Excalibur 000. And I don't know what else to say. That's it. So I'm just going to stripe, right? You good? So if anybody has any questions, fire them away, and Vanessa will relay them, and I will answer as best I can. I'm probably not going to talk a lot as I'm striping because I really have to concentrate. The straight line thing is like.
I can talk.
You talk.
Okay, I'll talk.
No, don't talk.
No one talk.
No one talk.
This is a silent. I'm going to take the mic off. And we'll just go on silent.
It's a silent movie.
Oh, Danielle is here.
What's up, Danielle?
Every time Steve Leahy says PST, right? Pinstripe Tuesday.
Post-traumatic stress.
Where I think he's doing like a charity. I'm like, oh, we have to do PST charity.
That's a PSA.
No, it's a
public service announcement.
PTSD.
That's PTSD.
Post-trauma stress disorder.
This is the hardest thing in the world too, with all these parts on the bike. But I'm wondering if I should go. We're gonna have to swap. We're gonna have to swap places. I gotta go on this side.
We're gonna swap space.
No.
It's a G-rated show.
The tape is on here as like a visual guide for me. No talking. No, I can talk when I'm not striping.
Oh. So the same rule upstairs, which was don't talk to me, doesn't apply downstairs.
When did I say that?
You never said it.
I would like to, but I don't.
Steve Leahy wants to know if we're taking bids on the bike.
No. It actually is for sale though.
It is for sale.
The owner, I think he said he was going to be on the feed.
He should make himself known if that's true.
He would have all the info.
Correct.
That I do not have. I only know that it's a 1917 Henderson.
Hi Gary, Armando's not here tonight. Armando's unpacking his new house. Oh, and he's on right now. Armando's watching.
How's he unpacking if he's watching?
That's right.
Well, I asked him if he wanted me to come over after the live feed and help him unpack.
And he never got back to you.
And it was a long time. It was a very polite pause of him trying to figure out how to say no really politely. I thought it was the said today, by the way. Well, a lot of people are streaming this to their TV, as Armando is.
Yeah, he said he was talking about that the other day. He said it's pretty cool. It goes right up to the TV.
I think if you get that Facebook app on your TV, you could totally do that. Oh, you made that one.
Man, that's fancy.
Totally made that shot.
You did make it 3 pointers.
Let me start from. What's the better way to do this?
Do you need
this
my
way?
help?
No, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go. Do not adjust your.
Your sound?
Don't adjust your sound. That's not Alex's stomach. God, I hope not.
Sure.
I don't think so.
What's that?
You're not putting Henderson on the tanks, right?
It's actually a water slide.
Ah.
I'm not putting it on. He's putting it on, thank God. Because this thing's a monster. So that goes there.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
I'm not doing that. He's gonna do it. These things are my
Nemesis?
my nemesis. I would need about 6 of them to get 2 on there.
Question from Keith.
From Keith?
Yeah, you know, Route 62.
Oh yeah.
Do your fingers dragging transfer to the brush?
It's a good question. They don't. I know a lot. Some stripers put powder on their hands so they don't. Some use a glove. You get a cotton glove and you cut these 2 fingers out. I kind of like that drag.
Well, I would think it keeps.
The only
you on
thing
a
that
straight
sucks is
and
when you
narrow.
hit a smooth spot and it goes. Eh.
Oh Christ!
But
Kyle, it's a 1970.
I gotta switch it.
Yeah, yeah. Use that. I don't think these guys know. That was a long run, man.
Yeah, people are saying it was really satisfying.
Oh, sorry.
If you hit Alex in the head and he goes
He's gonna hit me in the head.
the unconscious and you go the unconscious, I'm gonna take over the feed. Just want you all to know.
You're gonna stripe?
No, I'm gonna make it into the Vanessa feed.
You're gonna make it into the Vanessa show?
And ask a bunch of questions that I have that people can answer.
You're gonna talk about the magical ability of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually having a hard time following because I was walking past this house and they made like a fence out of windows, and it burnt my cornea out.
Okay. I think no one's going to think this is a dumb question, so I'm just going to say it while he's striping. I have a bunch of antique windows, and I want to make like a little fence out of them, and I asked Nub if it was a bad idea because it might catch my grass on fire. That's not stupid.
You're gonna make me laugh as I'm striping.
Listen,
I'm trying to be serious over here.
What color striping paint are you using?
This is pale gold 2. Pale gold 2 house color.
And you striped the rim of the wheel. You just did. Oh no, he didn't do it yet.
I didn't do it yet. That's just yellow tape on there.
Yeah.
Again, as a guide.
This side.
I did this rim on this side. I pretty much did the whole left side of the bike, just so I didn't have to keep jumping back and forth during the live feed.
Graham said, Vanessa, you could talk about how to dress like a robber. Because apparently I dress like a robber. No one's answering my question, by the way. If it's aggressive.
They're too busy laughing.
No one's laughing because it's a legitimate question, and I still think the answer.
That a window, that sun shining through a window would catch something on fire.
Onto my grass.
Just so everybody's clear on the question that you're actually asking.
Yeah, onto my grass. Correct. All right, I have a really important question. When does the Vanessa spin-off series come out?
When this show gets canceled. Which in probably soon.
Gary Shees wants to know if they make pinstriping paint with real gold, like gold leafing paint.
If they do, I'm unaware of it.
I've never seen it in our gold catalogs, and they have a lot of different stuff, not just gold leaf.
Yeah, if they do, I'm unaware of it.
I mean, I'm sure something does.
Although I did see like this paint, this new chrome paint, and I was like, ooh, I should get some of that and see if I could stripe with it.
Graham said, yes. It's like leaving a clear water bottle in a car on a hot day and start a fire. Graham, you're about to get banned from this page.
Well, a clear water bottle has more of a magnifying tendency than a pane of glass.
But they're old, so I don't know what they use.
So the sun refracts through the bottle and the water differently than it would through a flat piece of glass. Look at me, I'm all Dr. Bill Nye the Science Guy. You will never see somebody trying to start a fire with a piece of glass. Just a flat window. I don't think you could do it.
Okay. Alright, if there's any science people. Kyle, we don't really know much about this bike except for that somebody's the owner
It's
is
1917.
Well, besides that, like what kind
That's all I
of
know.
seats on it and
It's a tan leather seat.
right.
It has saran wrap on it so that I don't get paint on the seat. He didn't trust me, and then I took the saran wrap off before, and then I didn't trust me, so I put it back on.
Okay, so it's a Pearson's.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
It's Pearson's.
She's Gail Matthews
Persons.
Yeah.
is the owner, and she's on here.
What's that? Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, his wife, I guess.
don't know. Chris would know that.
Yeah.
Because they can. I mean, I'm sure that's what was on it originally.
Gail, that's another question for you.
It's Chris.
Yeah, his wife, though.
He may be on her.
They're both watching.
Oh.
I'm supposed to tell you that Rick Wrinkle said you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Everybody wants the truck behind you, which is yours.
Make me an offer. Everything's for sale.
Oh, listen to this.
I would sell my van.
Would you like a little bit of history?
What?
Before 1922, there was no asphalt in the river. Tis why it's white.
Tis why it's white.
It was white or yellow. Thank you for this information.
See that? I didn't know that.
No, you apparently don't know that glass can create fires on grass either.
No, I do know. I do know that can't happen.
You know. So now that we all had a big laugh, I need to know how to make wooden dowels go on the bottom so I can put them in the grass. That'll be a project you can help me with now.
I'm busy.
You didn't check. You're supposed to check your phone first. You're doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm supposed to check and then say busy.
Oh, that's the hutch.
Oh, that's the hutch. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fit.
That makes me laugh so much.
I was trying to teach Vanessa how to lie.
We were getting a hutch from Will's uncle, which we eventually took the bottom of it.
But you didn't want it. You
But I
wanted the
didn't.
couch that came with the
I
hutch.
wanted the couch that came with the hutch.
And they got rid of the
never
couch.
came.
So they're like, well, we're going to get the hutch. I'm like, but you don't want the hutch. And she's
Right.
like, yeah, but we feel bad. I'm like, just tell me you don't want it.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, just go there and say, oh, God, that's not going to fit me. And I kept, like, all day long, I was making up excuses. I'm like, oh, wait a second. No, we only have this much. Whatever. I said, whatever big it is, just go. No, it's only this.
And then I'd like walk upstairs, you know, he'd be upstairs, and I'd walk upstairs, and he'd go, hold on, that's the hutch? Like, all day. Oh, it's funny. We took the hutch, though, because I'm a pushover. We didn't take the top, though. $12,000, no sale, Kyle,
What?
for the van.
Oh, God, no.
No sale. No.
$12,000.
Hello, Mike Ferris.
Yeah, what's up, Mike? Oh, this brush is losing
It's losing its edge.
more hair than I lost.
Tony Baker, did you get your package today? Tony Angelo, I do think it's a complete restoration. The owner is on here, and I'm sure they will answer.
I was going to put this thing up on the lift. What are you laughing at?
But Alex has
I'll
your
bring
lift.
it back.
You know, I was going to ask you why you didn't put it on the lift,
Because I was afraid it was going to fall off.
but does Alex have your lift?
No.
I have his chair.
Oh, that's why. No. I meant the motorcycle lift, not the jack.
You should have told him that. We come over.
I was having conversations with him, and he's like, you know, make sure this is strapped. I was like, yeah, I'll strap it down good. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put it up there. I'll just work on the ground.
Oh, Kyle, I don't know how many miles the van has.
30.
30 miles.
30,000.
He drives it to coffee and back, and that's about it. Bill, it is a customer bike, and he is basically currently doing the stripes that you're seeing. And I believe the stripes that you're doing are those what it originally had.
Yeah, I'm just going off the pictures. I've never done one of these before. So he sent me a bunch of pictures of Henderson's.
I don't want to make the joke while you're striping. How did Florence look?
What's that?
I said, how did Florence look?
Lawrence Henderson?
Yeah.
Your jokes are so bad all the time.
Lawrence, look.
I do it just for you. I
They're
love it.
never good.
They were my dad jokes.
First of all, my jokes are never funny because nobody ever freaking laughs at them. But your jokes, they are dad jokes.
I love it.
Do you tell those to your kids?
Mm-hmm.
Dad jokes? Do they like them?
They do.
You ever watch the videos with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg where whoever laughs, you know, you get a point if you make the other one laugh, and they tell the dad jokes. You ever see those?
Great.
It's pretty funny
This isn't getting
because the
cleared.
jokes are so stupid.
It's not getting cleared again, right?
No.
It's everything staying put.
Oh God, this thing is in my way. Can I take this thing off, Chris?
Just gonna take that off.
Yeah, my. There we go. You get by if I put my hand that way.
Whatever you wanted to take off, you said go for it. It's 9/16.
I'm just kidding. I'm not taking nothing off. No sirree, Bob.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I gotta go this way now.
No, he's not gonna strike lefty on this.
Oh God.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think I could. I should learn how to stripe lefty because it would make some things a little easier.
Right.
Like right now,
Right.
it'd be awesome if I could stripe lefty. No, I'm not doing it.
You know you're not gonna do it.
No.
No.
You can't make me.
I'm certainly not making
Oh.
You okay? Do you need gardening knees?
I should.
You
have
should
knee
get the
pads.
gardening knees.
You know who I'm married to.
She's got gardening knees.
You know, ball bust I'd get if I was wearing knee pads.
Hold on. First of all, the foamy pink ones with the flowers on them that you use in the garden.
I don't think it would matter what knee pads I was wearing.
Well, that's just not nice. You should have a sensitivity training. about it.
Sensitivity training?
Yes, you should. Mona Lisa Vito. What do you do for your living?
Why?
Because she said she'll stick to drawing bad guys. So I feel like she's one of those.
Well,
like,
police sketch artist?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Sketchy.
You knew a police sketch artist, that dude.
Yeah.
What's a dude? Do that.
Did you know a dude? Oh, you knew a dude that?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Is that like they tell you, like, his nose was pointy?
Yep. Beady little eyes.
Is that poster down here? Or is that upstairs?
No, it's upstairs. She does more than just that, though. She's like a forensic,
She does
like full-on
clay,
forensic.
she does everything.
Yeah, like facial reconstruction.
Well, what was her name? Because maybe this is her.
No.
It's not.
Well, Mona Lisa Vito is not this person's real name.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's from the movie.
No, it's not.
How do you know that?
Because she's friends with Nova and I. We call her Mona.
You're lying.
No.
He might be lying.
Let me. Say he's totally lying.
He might be.
He's totally lying. Client says looking great.
Thanks, man.
I'm not a sketchy artist. I don't do sketchy artists.
You're just sketchy.
I might be just sketchy. Jeremy. Yes and no. This shop he was in. When you were on the show that shall not be named, this is what Jeremy is saying. You weren't at this shop, but then the second part of the show, you were at this shop, right?
Yeah. I was in the shop for the second part.
For the second part, yeah. Tony, this is owned by someone who's on this feed right now, and they can answer all those questions if it's a private collection piece or not. Oh, we'll see the Sons of Speed Race in Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's for sale. It's not a. Well, I'm not answering any questions because I don't know. But
Because we don't know.
if it was in a private collection, it wouldn't be for sale, right?
Correct. Mona Lisa Vito is not answering my question.
Because we told her not to.
Alright, listen. Me, you, Z, no. And
We all have to go to
Armando
sensitivity training.
are all going, since I'm going to be the what do you call the person? The lector. Because I don't need sensitivity training.
You gonna moderate for us?
I'm going to head up the workshop.
You need
But I
You
I'm
need,
sensitive.
let me get rid of this tape here. I don't need it anymore.
Show off.
What's that?
It's a show off.
No, I only needed it for that first line.
I know, it was a joke. Why don't you think my jokes are funny?
Because they're dad jokes.
Oh, Jeremy has diversity.
They're not
training.
dad jokes. They're bad.
Bad jokes. That's right.
They're bad jokes.
Bad.
Bad jokes.
Okay, back on the floor. Oh, yeah.
I bet you it's cold on that floor.
It is a little bit.
Do you want a snuggly? Matt, he's not adding the logo to water slide that the client's gonna put on. Mark said my body hurts.
body hurts too.
I know, I'm so glad that I don't have to do any of that.
I screwed up. Hold that thought.
Oh.
The trick is getting that little thing off without messing everything else up.
We have a bike lift. He's just not using it.
I'm just not using it.
Hello, Dave, Coast Airbrush.
Yo, what up, Dave? There, it's all gone, like it never even happened. Rewind the tape, Alex.
I think it's good.
Cut that out.
For them to see you mess up.
Cut that.
I'll edit that out.
It would be even better if I did the exact same thing again.
Ooh, do it.
No.
Ooh, do it.
Take that out of the universe.
I'm taking it out of the universe. Steve Lakey said nice save.
Thanks, brother. You know, I'm very proficient in fixing screw-ups. I get a lot of practice. Fix this one.
Tony, no. Logo is a water slide. That
Logo's a water slide.
the client's going to put in on. I want to see a video. Well, there wouldn't be a video.
Of what?
Of like when they originally pinstriped.
Oh, I would love to see that.
There's probably photographs though. When was the camera invented?
Because you know what? Whoever striped these things originally, he'd
Oh.
probably be on his 5th motorcycle now. I'm serious.
He's gonna
You
be
got
like that
it.
Indian dude that just.
Oh my God, that dude in India
flips,
is
yeah.
unbelievable.
Flips
You have to
each
like
other.
Google or go on YouTube and just search.
Royal
Uh,
Enfield.
yeah, Royal Enfield Pinstriper.
Yeah.
The guy is phenomenal. And he's got this brush that I don't even know what the hell it is. It's like,
It was big, wasn't it?
it looks like a broom and it's got, the hairs are all hooked.
It was.
This guy is the fastest,
Holy shit, he was so fast.
most exact pinstriper I've ever seen.
He literally did the whole tank in like 3 seconds.
It's incredible.
Tony, you can ask.
I would love to pinstripe with that guy one day.
The owner is on here and they can answer questions about the bike. if it's a retro mod or full original build. Oh, they definitely striped it before assembly, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the water slide decal is what it had originally on it, right?
Yes.
So that's why that is happening.
Oh, that little nub got me.
That's you.
That little tire nub got me.
Oh. Oh, it's an original bike made into a racer.
Yeah, the fender's shorter. There's no front fender. Normally the other fender comes down. There's another, fender strut off of it. I just know that from looking at the photos of the ones he sent.
Oh, so put your Instagram page here.
Who?
So that people can see Chris.
Oh.
The original stock one. You can put a link. Are you seriously moving it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to talk anymore.
I wasn't sure if this wheel was going to do it because it's a little stiffer.
Well, it's
But it actually,
probably to your advantage. But it's
yeah,
not there.
works pretty good. Oh, that little nub got me again. Damn that little nub.
Mother nubber.
Stop me dead in my tracks. Where's the next one? Up
Good
there?
night, Scott.
Good night, Scott.
I will look at your message tonight or tomorrow, Wesley. I don't hear the peepers anymore. I was hearing them for a minute.
Peepers, they only go for like from dusk to like an hour into darkness and then they stop.
Well, it was just Ostara, so the peepers started coming out again.
Yeah. It's Beltram peepers.
Beltram is in May. Ostara is spring equinox. When's Easter? Like soon?
When is Easter?
Yeah.
Not this Sunday, the following.
So this Sunday is a Palm Sunday?
This Sunday is Palm Sunday, yeah.
Because I saw signs for palms for sale.
Alrighty.
Everyone was holding their breath.
I was holding my breath too.
Yeah. I just try not to watch. When I saw you spinning, I'm like, nope, not watching anymore. All done.
Now the front wheel I'm not going to do on this live feed because I got to dig that. I gotta dig that big jack out. I'll do that tonight.
Can you do 36 more stripes around on the tank?
Oh God, no.
The client wants to know. No,
I'm so happy that it's only 3 and not 4.
Can you do 25 and a half more stripes, please?
Yeah, where people that were asking about the logo. It's one of these bad boys. So it goes right in there like that.
Yeah, the yellow is tape.
Yeah, the yellow is tape.
I didn't think it was either because I saw them all taped up.
Yeah, he said gold, but I was like, you know what? Yellow works. Nice big 1/4 inch yellow line. Yeah, I just needed a visual, visual to go by. But to do this one, it doesn't spin, so I got to jack the front up. But somebody's got my jack, so.
Who has your jack?
This guy.
You do?
I don't have the jack.
No, I have the big floor jack, but I got to dig it out. So.
No clearing. It's just gonna be.
Yeah, you
like
don't
that.
need clear on this. It's got the catalyst in it. And he said I could do the other stripes on here if I wanted, but I think that's probably good for the live feed, right? Nice, short and sweet.
Okay. It's not that. It's 9:42.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not that bad.
So I'll take pictures. I'll take pictures when I'm done, and we'll post them up.
Yeah, and he put his Instagram
And
page, so if anyone's interested.
Yeah, and I'll put his info if anybody's interested. And that's
He's
it.
a local dude, right?
Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
Yep. So
does anybody have any questions for me
does anybody have any questions for Vanessa?
about
She's going to start a
windows?
fencing company
I'm gonna
out of windows, but she's got to get that crazy insurance, for fires, for spontaneous
Shut up.
Yeah.
combustion of the lawn.
But those type of fences are not allowed in California. So if you live in California, no, you can't have massive
Right.
fences.
You know what?
You
Good
start
night,
too many
Jeremy.
fires.
And Eric, you came and now we're leaving. I'm
Yeah.
not talking to you guys
So that's
until
it.
next week.
Yeah. So thanks for hanging out.
Oh, Chris said see you tomorrow, so you better finish this bitch
This
up.
was it'll be waiting for you, Chris. It'll be done.
Okay.
And that's it. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. And got anything else?
I have several things. You never let
So,
me do anything.
Well, what do you got?
I could go for another hour.
You got to speak your mind. Oh, you got nothing pertaining to this though.
No.
Oh, so
no,
yeah. So we're
not-
done. We'll see you next
it's
week.
An offshoot.
Cheers,
type of
everyone.
thing.
Thanks for hanging out.
See ya.
Peace.